Hi, I'm the Recruiting Maven and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic of conversation is really answering your questions. With that said, I just want to say a quick thank you for those of you who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I deeply appreciate your kind support. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have an ever-growing playlist with career tips and advice. And for those of you who are seeking more a one-on-one coaching session, resume writing services, please make sure you check out the description box below. So diving into today's topic of conversation, one of you reached out to me and private messaged me and asked me, because you found yourself in a precarious situation, and that is that you have an employee and this person did not know what to do because they did not want to give the employee a good reference. And they found that, it was all just performance driven. It was nothing personal. And we kind of talked about that. And she just did not feel that the employee was, shall we say, well qualified and had a lot of, issues with the work. And so the biggest fear she had was that somebody was going to call and ask her for a work reference, and she didn't really want to be unkind. She didn't want to give a bad work reference either, and she just was really fretting about it. And so what we ended up discussing was, as a resolution to that, is one, don't fear what hasn't happened yet. You never know how things are going to evolve. And I know, especially when you're stressed out, that doesn't really help a lot, but I have to say, again, you never know what's going to happen. And so until that happens, you need to cross that bridge, then cross it. The other thing that I spoke to this person about was that sometimes, certain companies no longer ask you for references. I mean, let's be honest, who's ever going to give you a bad work reference? No one. And so as a recruiter, I don't value work references all that much, just because I don't think that they're valid. And not to say that you're not a good worker. It's not to say that you didn't do a good job or any of those, or you don't have those right skills. What I'm saying is, again, who gives ever a bad work reference? And thirdly, I just said to her, you know what, if you are put in that position and you're not comfortable with, if you can't go back to that employee and say, listen, I'm too busy, why don't you pick someone else, which was a really good alternative. But if that employee insists, then you can say, you don't have to say anything. Out of kindness, you can just choose not to respond. And that's kind of a last resort. If you can't talk to that person, if you can't be honest with that employee, or if you fear some kind of repercussion from that employee, then I would just say, don't say anything at all. Sometimes, out of the 3 references that I have requested in the past, only 2 really respond, and I usually use the 2. People go on vacation, people get busy, people are at conferences, all kinds of things can happen. So I said to her, at the very last resort, that's what you can resort to as being sort of your backup resolution. And so she actually felt better about the whole thing, and I felt terrible. And I have to say, a lot of companies nowadays don't even ask for references anymore. Those work references are, I don't know if they're on their way out, but I can say to you, I'm not doing any of those anymore. So, and I don't even ask for them anymore. So just thought I'd give you some food for thought on that, because if you are stressing out about a situation like that, then hopefully you found some resolution in my thoughts and opinions about it. It is what it is, and I'm going to stop there. With that said, again, I deeply appreciate your kindness, sharing, subscribing, and sharing all my content. I deeply appreciate that. I do hope you're having a fabulous day, and obviously I can't talk today, but none of us are perfect. Anyway, do have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care.